Okay, so Chris and I just recently finished Psycho Soldier, and we're sort of going back and having a bit of a retrospective talk and going to provide commentary over it.
Indeed.
During the time, we had no idea what we were really playing.
No, it's easy to tell as well if once you get into it.
Yeah, exactly. And I've got a bit of a, excerpts for the plot for those playing at home. Psycho Soldier takes place many years after Athena.
We all love Athena, guys.
Exactly. It was Chris played it a while ago, and we didn't exactly get super far, but
We got far enough.
we got far enough. That's the main thing. Now, spoilers for those at home. Athena actually, after her journey was complete, she returned to heaven, only to fade completely from the minds of the mortals who live below.
Bum, bum.
So, in the modern times of Psycho Soldier, a young girl named Athena Asamia, who is actually the descendant of the original Athena,
Descendant of an angel.
displays special psychic abilities that allow her to unlock a number of hidden powers within herself. Psycho Crusher, Nightmare Booster, and unlock and use these in day-to-day skills and not only help others, but advance her stage career as a future pop idol.
She's the best pop idol. That's like J-pop fans.
It is believed that she is the reincarnation of Athena, but this is speculation in her time. What is known, however, is that several evil beings have been appearing in her hometown in Japan, and that, along with her friend Kenso, they attempt to use their talents to protect their friends at home from this new menace.
Now, Kenso is only cool because he's super stylish. Other than that, he's not. He doesn't have many powers.
Yeah, well, for the game that we were playing, we're not exactly sure if it's like busted or anything, but it's like Kenso only had like four
He could
bullets.
attack like 4 times, and I just had that. And then Athena basically just has to protect him for the rest of the game.
Yeah. So while you can see while we're recording, we had a couple of issues. For the main part, once we finally got going, we actually, instead of making this just a 10-minute video, we actually finished the game.
Hour-long game.
Yeah. Which I still have no idea how you'd have to put so much money into this thing to do it properly.
Well, we died at least like
At least.
crap. We died so many times.
Like, here, I'm just sort of wondering, should I use all of my ammo to break this wall, or
We
yeah,
eventually got to the point where I had to break all the walls
yeah,
because he literally just run out of ammo and it was useless. So-
yeah, and it would be decided that,
You even ran out of lightning bolts, hey, which is free.
yeah, I don't even, know what happened, but for the majority of the game, I was not able to do anything. If I pressed anything other than shoot, the blue psychic balls, then sometimes the game would crash, which is what happened a lot earlier on.
Oh, is that why you stopped doing
And
it
so,
altogether?
whether or not it was a defect with our particular version of the game, it was like, I'd be like, Chris, come save me.
It was worth it. It's team building. Stuff trust falls. This is what teams are built.
This
on.
is, team building exercise.
Trust falls. Sissy. Play this game.
Yeah, play Psycho Soldier.
Psycho Soldier worth that. It's worth it. I'd do it again.
Would you? Man. I remember this game was just because we were playing it and we didn't know about the plot. All we knew was just
I just knew that she is related to Athena because I played her in what's it called?
King of Fighters.
King of Fighters, which is fun.
Yeah.
And
What is it?
she is my fabulous princess character. So.
Oh man, as you can see earlier on, we're just sort of wandering around, not exactly knowing what the hell to do. This is essentially the entire game. It's
The
sort of
entire
side
game,
scroller.
you just go forward. Then, if the back of the screen catches you, you die. So we learnt that later on.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
But it's I'm sort of watching. What are these even monsters? Are they bugs?
Most of them look like little bugs, like weevil things that look like they'd turn into the wasp later.
Weevil Underwood?
Weevil.
Say goodbye, God, that voice was super annoying in the show. I mean, kudos to the voice actor who had to do that every day.
He annoys himself. He probably hates himself for doing that.
Probably why he killed himself.
I don't even know if that's true or not.
It's probably not. I mean, I hope it's not.
We
But,
say that we joke about people killing themselves way too much. Or
you-
do we?
yeah, do we?
Oh, see, I love you just avoiding that wall there.
Well,
You're
yeah.
like, oh, I could try and go through it. There could be a sword in there, but it's really not worth it.
Well, yeah, I liked how it seems that SNK in general just has this weird direction to their games. Like in Ikari Warriors, in the first game, it's like you're in this weird, village, and you're going to the Ikari village to save the general. In the second game, your plane crashes in a thunderstorm, and you're hurled thousands of years into the future.
Yes. Well, like this one, you like fight bugs, and as you can see here, the boss happens to be just this building is the boss. You have to kill the building, and what
Yeah.
kind of I don't understand.
We were just like, what is this like? In the game, is the building the villain? Is what's happening?
I don't actually remember there being a solid villain the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, I legit just think this is like her on her way to school.
This is how she goes to school every morning.
And this is her rebellious friend who's like, my fashion sense is better than the school uniform, so
Because I'm styling her
I'm
profile.
gonna
like
wear-
Ric Flair.
yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna wear my silk, what do you call that? What would you call them?
E?
Yeah, the silk gi instead.
And how come-
epic ninja jump?
And Kenzo always fails.
He's meant to be like, let's see, he fails. He's meant to be like what, the kung fu master, and she's just this little magic girl, and she lands the jump perfectly, and he owns himself.
I just realised that the longer that this game goes on, the deeper and deeper into the ground you go. So it's like we were in the top of the city, now we're going to the sewers. And it goes much, much deeper later on in the game.
Much deeper.
So, what, we've graduated from bugs to
Bugs to
rapists?
like rapists and lizards.
Little
Are they meant to be like crocodiles?
robot
Are they meant to be like
dinosaurs?
alligators in the sewer or something? That's what I'm getting. I don't know.
I have no idea. Like, look, we can say,
We can agree that the other dudes are rapists.
yeah. Look at them. They got their grabbing hands
And they
out.
got like those trench coats on.
Wanna
They're
touch-
probably flashes. They have no extra clothes on.
Yeah, want to touch Athena's goodies.
Isn't she like 16? Oh, she would have to.
She would have goodies at 16. Oh god, this is a terrible
Oh,
conversation.
let's change the subject on that.
So I don't know. The whole time, well, in the background, you guys could probably like hear it before. They've got like that little Athena song where she's singing because she's like the pop idol.
It's a magical song. The
The
song
song-
of my people.
yeah.
My jam.
As Chris would say through the entire, you just fell in the water.
I thought she could swim, but I understand that she can't for the sewer water if he wants to swim in there.
Yeah. Well, it's like, while I'm watching all this stuff, I'm slowly coming to realize that everything doesn't make sense. Like, it's just like there's a whole bunch of demons and people, and sometimes robots, and they're just there.
And look at these dudes. They're like robot demons. They have like robot stuff on their back. Ew.
And how we sort of come out of these little UFOs.
Yeah, I don't understand why we
That's
come
not
out of
explained.
spaceships. Spaceships make absolutely no sense.
Maybe you get them if you're like a high school student in Japan.